singer. She is 6.5 years old. She's been singing the national anthem at various events since she was 4. She's an up-and-coming first grader at the Growing Tree School. Her mom, Jennifer Cooper, who you'll see with her, is the music director at Emmanuel Lutheran Church in Woodstock. She'll be joining her, but I think Margaret's singing it on her own. So Margaret, whenever you're ready.
Oh, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave for the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Absolutely wonderful. Thank you, young lady. Thank you.
The 2025 Strasburg Express are on the air from First Bank Park in Strasburg, Virginia. It is the 2025 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League. Good afternoon and good evening, everyone. I'm Kyle Gutshaw. Glad to be with you here tonight as we get ready for Game 1 of our doubleheader, as the 9-22 Newmarket Rebels are in town to take on the 19-11 Strasburg Express. The Express are coming off of a loss last night. It ended their 6-game winning streak. They fell to the Purcellville Cannons 4-3, so they'll look to bounce back here today against the Rebels of Newmarket. Dawson Co. will get the start tonight here in Game 1 of our 9-inning ball game. It'll be a 9-inning game followed by a 7-inning game. The left-hander, Dawson Co., 6'1" left-hander from Georgia Southern University. He hails from Covington, Georgia. In the lineup he will face here in Game 1 for the Newmarket Rebels. Leading off and playing center, it's Jake Henry Williams. Matt Murphy will bat second and play first. Mike Dobkowski, the right fielder, will bat third. Daniel Schuda, the left fielder, will bat fourth. Blaine Wademeyer, the third baseman, bats fifth. John Dobkowski, the DH, bats sixth. Caleb Newcomer will play second and bat seventh. Brennan Peterson, the shortstop, will bat eighth, and batting ninth for Newmarket, Noah Avey. The Rebels' ace left-hander from Liberty, Spencer Williams, will get the start here in Game 1. Appreciate everyone joining us here this evening on YouTube and Facebook. Kyle Gutshaw with you from First Bank Park in Strasburg on a hot one. Temps in the low 90s. I believe we're right around 92 degrees, and we'll get ready for some baseball here from Strasburg. All right. Jake Henry Williams will step in. Jake out of Arkansas State University, 6'1" right-hander from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Dawson Co., the left-hander, will work from the stretch. First pitch of the game is swung on and fouled back at us at 5:06. So the count is 0-1. Co sets, and the 0-1. Fastball misses. Numbers on the year for Strasburg's left-hander Dawson Co. He enters with a record of 2-1, an ERA of 7.36. Struck out 19 over 11 innings, but he's walked 12. So he's got to limit the walks today as that pitch misses. He's allowed just 7 hits, but again, the walks have been a backbreaker In every appearance this year, he's struck out at least 2 men, but he's also walked at least 1 in every appearance. 2-1 to Henry Williams, hitting .378. He swings and pops one up in the infield. Charging into shortstop Bowles, he will make the call and make the catch. And a pop out to start the ball game here in game 1 of our doubleheader.
College, number 6, Matt Murphy.
Matt Murphy will bat second. Murphy out of Salem Community College from Voorhees, New Jersey. 6'1", 205. Coe works and looks in. He comes set. And his first pitch to the right-hander Murphy is a swing and a miss. Defense tonight here in game 1 for Strasburg in the outfield, eBay in left, Douglas in center, and Osting in right. In the infield, Anderson at third, Bowles at short, Henderson at second, Schmidt at first, and Morales is doing the catching. 0-1 lined high in the air to left, going back and off the wall. It's going to stay in the park, and Strasburg's going to get it in here. Here's the throw to second, and he is out. Oh, he dropped the ball. Brooks Henderson dropped the ball at second. The out call was made, but he didn't hold on to it. It'll be a single and an E4, and the Rebels do have a man at second. For some reason, he kind of lost his footing going around first, and that made the play close. So a single and an error for the Rebels, have a man at second with 1 out. Murphy hit that ball well. It was his 31st hit of the year and now his 102nd at bat. So a missed opportunity there for the Express to get the second out. Here's Mike Dobkowski, the right fielder. The pitch. Dobkowski takes down and away. One thing to monitor here, we've talked about Strasburg's offense all year if you're a Strasburg fan. They've hit 45 home runs. Newmarket has hit just 8 home runs the entire season. But an opportunity here in a home run friendly ballpark, that's fouled back. Deepest part of the park in center at 365, just 300 feet down the left and right field lines. Please be patient with our video stream tonight. Doesn't look like any issues right now, but with the heat, that can cause some issues. So if you see some lagging, bear with us. Audio should not fall behind at all. 1-1 to Dobkowski. And the pitch. And that is fouled back. It's 1-2. Numbers on the year for Mike Dobkowski and 110 at-bats. He's hitting 200. No home runs, 10 RBIs. So quickly 1-2 to Dobkowski. Mike is a switch hitter out of Enterprise State Junior College from Bellevue, Florida. The 1-2. And that is a strike 3 called on the outside corner. And there are 2 outs here in the first.
Now batting the left fielder from Kaskaskia Community College, number 36, Daniel Shuta.
Here's Daniel Shuta out of Kaskaskia Community College, 6'2" right-hander out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Shuta is listed as a pitcher, and Newmarket's roster, you look at it, they are very light, especially with about a week and a half to go in the season. That is fouled off the fist, 0-1. And this might this is his first at-bat of the season. You look at their roster, they've got 5 outfielders, just 4 infielders, 3 catchers, and 8 pitchers. 0-1. That's outside, but again, new this year, everybody makes the playoffs. Yay. That's really working. That's really keeping players here. We'll see how long that sticks around. 1 ball, 1 strike to count to Shuta, the pitch. In a very tardy swing, 1-2. Again, Spencer Williams, the best pitcher on this Newmarket team and one of the better pitchers in the North Division, will get the start here in Game 1 for the Rebels. So they're going to put their best bullet out there and see what they can do. 1-2. And nearly a hit by pitch. A breaking ball misses way inside, 2-2. And for a guy like Shuda, who's hitting cleanup tonight, doesn't have any plate appearances. Again, I don't know if he just got here or if he's been here and just hasn't hit, but you've got to go right after him here if you're Co. They could hit a home run, but 2-2. And that misses up and away, 3-2. So again, one out single and then an E4. eBay fired it in from the outfield. Should have had Murphy out, but Brooks Henderson out there at second had the ball pop out of the mitt. 3-2. And a liner foul. Looked like he went after ball 4 there, so we'll do it again, 3-2. Vehicle already hit down the left field line. Not a good start as far as the vehicle in the vehicle department. All right, 3-2 again. The set runner goes. The pitch is ball 4. So he walks the guy who makes his first plate appearance of the season.
Third baseman from Penn State Harrisburg, number 25, Blaine Waltermeyer.
And it'll be a stolen base for Murphy, so he's over to third. First and third now, 2 outs. And again, this is what we talked about with Co. And he's not walking guys. He's pretty solid, especially with the strikeouts. But now we can see some 2-out magic here, and that's a liner foul again. 0-1. Blaine Waltermeyer out of Penn State Harrisburg. 6'2" left-hander from Pottstown, Pennsylvania. Waltermeyer came in last night to pitch. And the Rebels 10-6 loss to the Stanton Braves. They gave up 5 runs in the top of the 10th inning. Waltermeyer hitting .215, no home runs, 10 RBIs. Facing the lefty Co here with the runners at first and third. 0-1. And that is a strike at the knees. It's quickly 0-2. Rebels wearing their visiting gray uniforms, gray pants, gray tops. Some guys rocking the stirrups, a custom for the Rebels players year in and year out. 0-2, and that is off the plate. You don't see the stirrups much anymore, but still a cool look every once in a while. See all sorts of different color, white socks. You see the blue socks. And a cue shot foul. And it's still 1-2. We expect we'll see a lot of swinging early and often here, especially in game 1, as hot as it is. Again, this is going to be a 9-inning game. The first game will be 9. The second game will be 7. That's if we go regulation in both games. 1-2, Co pitches. And a breaking ball high, 2-2. So the pitch count already getting up there considering no runs have been put across yet. 13 strikes, 9 balls here in this first inning for Dawson Co. Two, and a pop-up foul.
Please return foul balls to the train station, and you'll get a very nice ice cold freeze pop.
Two. And the pitch. And it hit him. And the bases are loaded.
The DH from Enterprise State Junior College, number 13, John Dobkowski.
And we've got a visit to the mound here. So the base is full and 2 outs. All right, back to play here. Bases full, 2 outs for John Dobkowski, and he swings and fouls it away, 0-1. Do want to apologize to our Facebook viewers. Looks like for some reason the stream hadn't gone live, so if you're watching on Facebook, thanks for joining us. Just underway, top of the first. Newmarket batting with the bases loaded and 2 outs. The pitch, and that is low, 1-1. John Dobkowski and Michael Dobkowski both played for Woodstock last year, and then they were both sent off to Newmarket. 1-1. Swing and a foul back, or at least one of them was sent to Newmarket. Count is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So Coe looking to get out of this jam here in the first inning and keep it at a 0-0 game and send the offense out and try to wake up after last night's lowly performance at the plate, at least compared to the prior 5 games. 1-2. And a foul ball. Coe just having trouble putting some guys away here early in this game. And again, you know, got to look at the pitching side of things. You got to play 2 games today. You've got a huge game tomorrow against Woodstock. So, you know, the availability of arms can be an issue. So you'd really like to get at least 3 or 4 out of Coe. You'd like to be able to say 5 or 6. 1-2 and a ground ball to short. It'll be a toss to second by Bowles. 6-4. Good play out there, and that'll do it for the top of the first. The Newmarket Strands 3 in the top of the first. We go to the bottom of the first. The left-hander Spencer Williams will get the start for the Rebels. We'll talk about him right after this. Back to Strasburg, we go to the bottom of the first. Rebels send their ace left-hander Spencer Williams to the mound, 5'9" righty from Liberty University. He hails from Forest, Virginia. Lineup he will face tonight in Game 1 for the Express. Leading off and playing short, it's Brady Bowles. Batting second is Jay Douglas, the center fielder. Batting third, Eddie Castillo, the DH. Cleanup hitters, the left fielder, Josh Ebay. Paul Osting, the right fielder, will bat fifth. Batting sixth, Jack Anderson, the third baseman. Batting seventh, Brooks Henderson, the second baseman. First pitch is a strike. Batting eighth is Carter Schmidt, the first baseman. And batting ninth and doing the catching, it's Eddie Morales. Numbers on the year for Spencer Williams, 24 innings. He has 35 strikeouts and a 1.87 ERA. That is popped up into right, and the catch is made. Brady Bowles out of Panola Junior College flies out for the first out here in the first. Jay Douglas, the center fielder, will step in.
University, number 10, Jay Douglas.
Williams has been fantastic, as I mentioned. 35 strikeouts. He's walked 19 guys, so walks can get him a little bit at times, but overall enters with the 0-1 record, But 35 strikeouts in 24 innings, pretty good. And then the ERA, of course. All right, Jay Douglas comes up, and he takes a strike. It's 0-1. Douglas out of Eastern Kentucky University from Rock Hill, South Carolina, 6-foot righty, 195. He's hitting .351 with a home run and 5 RBIs. Swing and a miss, strike 2. Williams kicks and deals, and a ground ball to short. Fielded on the hop by Peterson. His throw to first in time, and there are 2 outs. Bang, bang over there. Douglas nearly beat it out. So 2 quick outs for Strasburg. Here's Eddie Castillo, the right fielder, the DH.
From the University of New Orleans, number 3, Eddie Castillo.
Castillo out of the University of New Orleans, 5'9" right-hander from Tallahassee, Florida. Very good power this summer. Takes high, ball 1. Eddie comes in hitting .375 in 64 at-bats. He's hit 6 home runs and has 18 RBIs. 1-0. Fouled back, trying to get on that fastball, and goes straight back into the backstop area. 1-1. Eddie takes high, way high. 2-1. Two balls, 1 strike to count. And a breaking ball misses, down and in. 3 balls and 1 strike. Well, if Castillo can get on or hit a home run, eBay, the left fielder, would be next. 3-1. And that's in there, and the count's full, 3-2. Again, Newmarket, not a lot of arms remaining, at least listed on the roster, so they would like to get a lot of length here. Williams takes low, ball 4. And a 2-out walk puts the first base runner of the ball game on for Strasburg, and it brings up Josh eBay.
State University, number 22, Josh eBay.
eBay out of Stephen F. Austin State, 6'3" righty, 220. Another guy with great power. Everyone really through this entire lineup has above average power, and they've shown it all summer. eBay, no exception. That's low, ball 1. Williams just threw 80-plus pitches back on, I believe it was the 5th or so. Maybe the 6th. 1-0. And that is hit in the air to left. He just got under it. Shuda there to make the catch. A little bit of a jam there as well. And it kept it in the ballpark, and that'll do it for inning number 1. So eBay flies out to left for out number 3. And we are 3-1 and off to the second. Rebels coming back to bat when we return here on the Strasburg Express Baseball Network. We go to the top of the second. Rebels back to the plate. And they'll send up 7, 8, 9. Caleb Newcomer, Brennan Peterson, and Noah Avey. Left-hander Co deals. First pitch swinging a ground ball right side. Diving stop by Henderson. Comes up and throws in time. Put a star on that one and hang a star on that one for Brooks Henderson. A 4-3 put down for the first out here in the second. Henderson, not big in stature, but he laid out and made a nice play.
Brennan Peterson.
All right, 1 up, 1 down on 1 pitch. Here's Brennan Peterson, the shortstop, and he takes a strike. Peterson out of Abilene Christian University. 6-foot righty from Sarasota, Florida, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Rebels come in losers of 5 in a row. That pitch misses. Strasburg, 1-game losing streak after a 6-game winning streak. River Bandits having a lot of issues as of late. They're 5-5 over the last 10. That nearly hits them. 2-2. Looking at the offensive side of things, Newmarket ranks 12th out of 12 in the Valley League when it comes to offense. They're hitting just .222 as a team. Rebels just slugging .288. 2-2. Swing and a miss. Peterson couldn't lay off. Quickly 2 outs here in the second for Co and the Express.
The catcher from University of Pittsburgh, Bradford, number 17, Noah Avey.
Strasburg enters with a .297 plus batting average as a team. The pitch to Avey, swinging a ground ball to second. Brooks will field, throw, and Dawson Co has a quick inning here in the top of the second. Must be getting hotter out there. We go to the bottom of the second. Strasburg coming to bat for the second time here in game 1 of our doubleheader. Paul Osting leads off for Strasburg as we go to the bottom of the second. He's a switch hitter, and he is out of Western Illinois. Osting did something the other night that I think was historic for the Express. First pitch. Swing and a miss. He was trying to do it again. He hit a home run from both sides of the plate in the same game. Now, the Express have been a team since about 2011, I want to say, and typically you don't get many switch hitters. The 0-1. That is in there from Williams, 0-2. But I know for a fact, since I've been here, I have not seen a member of the Express, a switch hitter, hit 2 home runs, 1 from each side in the same game. 0-2. And a breaking ball popped up foul and out of play. Well, so far, Spencer Williams has looked pretty good for the Rebels. Really no surprise there. Did walk a man last inning, but got out of it. Thing about it, though, when you come to this ballpark, things get tougher as a pitcher. That's fouled back. That fly ball to left center in Newmarket is into the trees here. I mean, Newmarket's field is like major league dimensions. 0-2. That's away. 1-2. Yeah, major league fields are getting smaller. Got to see more home runs. Forget about the pitchers. 1-2, and just getting a piece is Osting. Home plate umpire comes out to toss it to the pitcher, give the catcher AV extra 30 seconds or so to try to. Can't really walk it off when it gets you in the hand. Try to shake it out, I guess. 1 ball, 2 strikes, no score, bottom of the second, and time still called. Home plate umpire doing something back there. And he's coming back. Again, you got to watch the umpires in these games. As hot as it gets, we've seen dehydration issues this year in the Valley League with some umpires. Breaking ball fouled back, particularly in these games where they're starting at 4 or 5 o'clock, sometimes 1 or 2 o'clock. And they just don't like wearing the blue uniforms. They like wearing the black. One-two, swing and a miss. Osting goes down on the one knee. Kind of corkscrewed there. 1 out here in the second.
Third baseman from James Madison University, number 14, Jack Anderson.
There's Jack Anderson, the third baseman from James Madison University. Anderson with multiple home runs this year, and he swings and misses at a pitch in the ground. And not great swings so far against Williams. Anderson hitting .243 with 4+ home runs and 16+ RBIs. 0-1. Swing and a miss. 0-2. He will be he's going to be heading to the All-Star game Sunday in Harrisonburg. So he'll get to return to his home turf, the college level. See if he goes with the curve again. 0-2. He does. It's a ground ball to third. Waldemeyer fields and throws to first in time. 2 outs. So still no hits for the Express. 2 outs in the second. Here's Brooks Henderson, the second baseman.
Number 4, Brooks Henderson.
Henderson out of the University of Maryland, Baltimore College. The pitch, and that's a strike. Brooks, a 5'8" right-hander, hitting .304, no home runs, 6 RBIs. Swings and pops it up, and Williams is a strike away from another quick inning here in the bottom of the second. Swing and a miss, and that'll do it in the second. We are off to the third. No score here in Game 1 of our doubleheader from Strasburg. No score here in game one of the doubleheader as we go to the top of the third. It'll be 1, 2, and 3. Jake Henry Williams grounded out. Popped out his first time up. 1-0. Coe looking for another quick inning here. Strike one on the changeup. 1 ball and 1 strike. So again, Newmarket enters play with a record of just 9-22 as of right now. 1-1. That is a called strike. According to our strike zone box, just got a piece of the zone. One, 2 to Henry Williams. Fastball away. That one's off the plate. 2-2. Coe's 41st pitch of the game is down and in. 3-2. Matt Murphy on deck. Do not want to walk this first man if you're Coe. We've seen all year with these guys what happens, and he spikes it into the ground. Leadoff walk here in the top of the third. So we'll look back here in a little bit and see if that turns out to be costly or not. Typically it is. Matt Murphy singled his first time up, got the second on the same play. Should have been out, but second baseman Henderson dropped the ball. He later stole third and was left at third with the bases loaded. Inning number 1. The pitch. And that's a strike, 0-1. The 0-1 and a check to first, back in safely. One way to get out of the leadoff walk is picking them off, and, well, Strasburg hasn't been able to do that this year. They've had some guys picked off, they just haven't been able to finish the job. Typically the ball is either thrown into the outfield or they just hold on to it and never catch up to the runner. 0-1, runner does not go, and the pitch is a little bit outside, 1-1. One to Murphy, and another check to first. Well, there were supposed to be 2 games with Charlottesville today, but they are rained out apparently. They were supposed to play Covington twice, so they will not be playing. The pitch to Murphy popped up foul. 6 o'clock, Percival's at Woodstock. 7 o'clock, Waynesboro's at Harrisonburg. Front Royal is at Winchester. And Culpeper at 7:30 will travel to Stanton. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Murphy after the leadoff walk here in the top of the third. And a fastball misses again, 2-2. Not a bad spot at all there from Dawson Coe. 2-2, swing and a miss. He struck him out. And Coe picks up the punch out. That is his 3rd strikeout of the game. 1 out here in the 3rd. And here's Michael Dobkowski. Mike with a strikeout looking his first time up. And a strike, 0-1. Had a little bit of a bigger secondary lead over there at first that time by Henry Williams. And another check and nearly throws it over the head of the first baseman. Newmarket does not run a lot. In fact, they have the least stolen bases, second least. 32 stolen bases this year. The only team with less is Covington with 25. That is fouled back. And the Rebels coming into tonight, 308 strikeouts offensively. Least in the league is Covington with 214. 0-2 to Dobkowski, looking for the double player. The punch out is Dawson Coe. Keeping an eye on the runner, the pitch. Outside, 1-2.
1-2. 1-2.
1-2. That's outside, 2-2. So from 0-2 to 2-2 here. Again, Coe trying to at least log 3 or 4 innings today and be big. He's thrown 30 strikes but 21 balls. That pitch is inside, popped up, foul, and out of play. Runner was on the move. So 52 pitches through 2 1/3 is getting up there already for Coe. Daniel Schuta, the left fielder, is on deck. 2-2, swing and a miss. Looked like a change up there, and Dobkowski couldn't lay off. Back-to-back strikeout swinging here in the third for Dawson Coe.
Left fielder number 36, Daniel Schuta.
And Dobkowski just broke his bat and slammed it into the dugout. Did he break it over his leg or on the ground? So Dobkowski just snapped the bat walking off the field and then inexplicably chucked it into his own dugout. Fortunately, no Rebels were standing right there in the way, or that could have been ugly. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Must be pretty strong. 1-0. Swing and a pop-up foul and out of play.
Please return all foul balls to the train station and claim your free spot.
All I'm going to say is I bet that wasn't a bomb bat. I don't think he's breaking a bat that's got a rod down the barrel. 1-1. That's a fastball in there, and Coe is a strike away from striking out the side here in the top of the third. Daniel Schuta with a walk his first time up. He got up to second before being left out there in the first. 1-2. Runner does not go. The pitch is a ground ball, or a line drive actually into right. Softly hit, and it'll keep the inning going for the Rebels. Their second hit of the game. He just went with it and sprayed it out into right. So more 2-out trouble here for Coe. And here's Blaine Waltemeyer, the third baseman. He was hit by a pitch his first time up. So not hit hard, but hit in the right place there for Schuta, who is now hitting 1,000. The pitch. Down and away, ball 1. If you're Coe here, not many lefties in this Rebels lineup. You've got to get the left-hander here. Hit him the first time. I think he had him down 2 strikes. Yep. It was a 2-2 when he hit him. Good opportunity here to score some runs for the Rebels early. 1-0. And a swing and a foul back. Man, we've seen a lot of foul balls so far. '60th pitch coming up here for Coe through 2 2/3. Blaine Waltemeyer, the batter. 1-1. That's high, 2-1. And the crazy thing is, last inning, Coe had about a 6 or 7 pitch inning. Seven, I believe. 2 balls, 1 strike. Breaking ball, high, 3-1. Coe wanted that one, but didn't get it. Dobkowski on deck. He had the bases loaded his first time up when he hit into the fielder's choice. 3-1, looked like ball 4, but he blew the fastball by him. And the runners will be moving here. 3-2, 2 outs, top of the third. Rebels have left 3 on so far. Trying to avoid leaving 2 more here. Left-hander sets. And delivers. And a foul back off the pole. And behind the on-deck man, past him, and Bat Boy will pick it up and fire over. Three-two again. And a swing and a foul tip held on to by the catcher Morales. A lot of pitches, but Coe strikes out the side and the top of the third. Rebels will head back out to the field for the bottom of the third. Spencer Williams still throwing very well. Express looking for their first hit. We'll be back after this. Back to baseball. We go to the bottom of the third. And the Express will send up 8-9-1. Carter Schmidt, Eddie Rosales, and Brady Bowles. First pitch misses, ball 1 as the sun goes behind the clouds momentarily, and we appreciate that. Thank you, clouds. That's correct. 1-0. Carter Schmidt out of Randolph-Macon. The 1-0 pitch is a strike, 1-1. We do see a few lefties in the lineup here in game 1 against Williams. We don't see Mosley or Beaver, however. 1-1 is ball 2. 2 balls and 1 strike. Carter enters play hitting .256. No home runs, but he does have 8 RBIs. When he gets going, he can hit the ball pretty well. He swings and misses there. It's a tough matchup for a left-hander. 2-2 the count. Strasburg still looking for their first hit of the game. And a foul back to me. Still 2 balls, 2 strikes. Schmidt hails from Glen Allen, Virginia. I guess that's a little bit outside of the Richmond area. Nice area. 2-2. Breaking ball, same spot as a little bit ago, and again, it's ball 3 on the breaking ball. So 3-2 here. Does Williams have confidence to throw that again for a strike, or does he go with the fastball? 3-2. Fastball inside, just missing, ball 4. And a leadoff walk. Well, we've seen one tonight turn into nothing. We'll see if this one turns into something.
Coming to the White, the catcher from Pasco, Hernando Community College, number 47, Eddie Morales.
Here's Eddie Morales, the catcher out of Pasco Hernando Community College. Back earlier this week where Strasburg had fun and won 15-1 over Front Royal, Morales got on 3 times. He had 6 RBIs, including a grand slam in the 6th. Here he swings and chops one to the left side. Tough play, bobbled by the third baseman. And that's going to be scored in E5.5. Just kidding. It's going to be scored in E5 on Watermeyer and back to the top of the lineup.
Number 41, Brady Bowles.
All right, first and second, nobody out for Bowles, and he takes low, ball 1, so leadoff walk in an E5. Bowles flies out to right his first time up. Six-foot right-hander from Panola Junior College. Enters play hitting .464, and he swings and fouls it away. 2 home runs, 9 RBIs, and just 29 plate appearances. Pretty good start to his campaign with the Express. One. That is in there for a strike, 1 and 2. One, 2 to Bowles. Williams trying to get the first out of the inning here. This would be a big one. And that is low. Good take there from Brady. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Two misses, a little bit off the plate. 3 and 2. Williams chuckling out there on the mound. He thought he had him punched out. But now the count is full with Jay Douglas on deck. The pitch. And that is fouled away. So we'll do it again. 41 pitches so far for Spencer Williams through 2+ innings. 28 strikes, 13 balls. Runners at first and second and nobody out. Bottom of the third, the pitch. And he missed ball 4. He goes with the breaking ball, and Charlie Shepard out to talk to his left-hander here. Base is full, nobody out. We're going to step away briefly and be right back. All right, back to baseball here. New pitcher for Newmarket, Trey Gouch. First pitch is inside to Jay Douglas. So Williams must have been on a pitch count or something. He's going to end up going 2+ innings here in game number 1. Well, he threw a no-hitter, but the runners on base are all his responsibility. 1-0 to Jay Douglas. Jay fouls it away. 1-1. So maybe some type of a blister issue for Spencer Williams. He did start to just kind of lose control there out of nowhere. Big spot to try to break this thing open here early on for Douglas. 1-1. The pitch from the righty. That's in there, 1-2. Trey Gouch, a 6'3" right-hander out of Randolph-Macon College, also from Glen Allen, Virginia. So him and Schmidt must be pretty close, college and hometown-wise. Well, they're not close yet because I believe he's transferring this year, but they will be. 1-2. And that is hit high down the left field line. Douglas is going to have it drop in for extra bases. 1 will score, 2 will score. Into second is Douglas, a 2 RBI double, and the Express lead it 2-0 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Lofting it down the line, there goes the no-hitter, similar to the ball he hit down there the other night, except it wasn't as close this time to leaving as it was the other night, where 2 people in the ballpark thought it had left the stadium completely. 2 of them sitting up in this press box, 1 talking to you right now. All right, so Bowles stops at third. Douglas with a nice piece of hitting there. The left fielder was playing off the line, so he couldn't get there. All right, here's Castillo and Newmarket in the 2nd, 3rd inning. They're going to play the infield in. Castillo takes a strike. I did mention it. Yeah, there goes the no-hitter. And for Williams, this is going to hurt his ERA a little bit. Runner at third is still his responsibility. That's low. Again, Spencer entered the game with a 1.87 ERA and 24 innings. So he could potentially allow 3 earned runs here in 2+ innings. 1-1 to Eddie. Walked his first time up. Great power. And he chops it left side. It's going to be fielded by Peterson. He's going to make the off-balance throw to first in time. And the infield in works here. There's 1 out in the 3rd inning. So Castillo unable to get the job done in this spot. He'll head back to the dugout frustrated, but still more opportunities for his team here as eBay will step in. If you're Strasburg, you've got to score at least 1 more here. It's a must. Meanwhile, Newmarket trying to hold it at 2. The pitch. eBay, ground ball left side, base hit. And the ball bobbled and left, and it rolls all the way towards the wall. 2 runs are going to score. eBay into second. He will receive 1 RBI or 2 RBIs on the play. All right, 2 RBI single for eBay. Douglas and Bowles come in to score, and it's 4-0 just like that.
Right fielder, number 9, Paul Osting.
So we're going to be scoring that a 2 RBI single and an E7. Two hits now for the Express. Paul Osting steps in. Strikeout swinging his first time up. The pitch. That's down and in, ball 1. Guess how this inning started. I don't talk about the errors, but the walk. Very dreaded. 1-0. And that misses. Also, you got to think Williams probably wants to be able to pitch in the All-Star game Sunday. The pitch. That's way outside. 3 balls and no strikes now with Jack Anderson, the third baseman, on deck. Numbers on the year for the right-hander Gouch. He's thrown 20 2/3. He has 23 strikeouts, an ERA of 6.10. So the guys that are still here for Newmarket, you can tell they've been here from the start. So give him credit for that. 3-0. And that's behind him. Runner's going for third, and he'll be there. So a walk after the 3-0 went behind him, and moving to third on the wild pitch is eBay. Not sure what happened there.
14, Jack Anderson.
Well, now Anderson a chance to try to get some redemption after grounding out his last time up. He got 3 consecutive breaking balls, and I think if he gets a fastball here, he's going to be ready to swing. Osting looks like he's ready to take second already. Big lead. He does not go. Anderson gets the fastball but takes it for a strike. It's 0-1. 4-0 Express here, game 1 of our 9-inning doubleheader. 4 runs in the inning. 0-1. Big lead at first. Check to first. Back in safely. Might need to send Brett out there just to get an even bigger lead. 0-1. Runner goes. The pitch is low and no throw. So Osting has the stolen base. And runners at second and third now. And the infield is back in for the Rebels, the 1-1. Anderson chops it foul, 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes to the third baseman from the Dukes of JMU. Gouch, righty, kicks and deals, and that is outside, 2-2. Swinging a ground ball left side. He found the hole again. Base hit, a run scores. We've seen 2 members of the Express find the open hole over there between short and third. Driving in a run is Jack Anderson. It's 5-0. Third hit of the inning for Strasburg.
Second baseman, number 4, Brooks Henderson.
Osting moves to third. So Anderson gets on the board. Here is Brooks Henderson now. 5 runs in the inning after the leadoff walk. The pitch. Swing and a pop-up. Shallow left. Shuda coming in. He will make the catch. 2 outs. And the Express will bat around as Carter Schmidt steps up for the second time this inning. It's becoming almost a common occurrence for me to have to change columns in the scorebook for Strasburg batting around. So Schmidt will bat again. Really wouldn't be surprised to see Anderson take off here on the first or second pitch. See if you can draw a throw. He does not go. Schmidt takes a strike down the middle, 0-1. And the next question will be, will Dawson Coe come back to pitch in the fourth? It's been a long time sitting down. Anderson does not go again. That's outside, 1-1. Schmidt looking to drive in a run here, facing the righty for the first time. Runner goes. The pitch is hit in the air to right field. It's deep. Dobkowski on his horse, and he's going to make the catch. Dobkowski was playing extremely shallow. He went sprinting out to his right. He gets there to make the catch at the wall, and the inning is over. 5 runs come across for Strasburg in the third. As we head to the fourth, the Express lead the Rebels 5-0. We're back after this. We go to the top of the fourth. The new pitcher is Cooper Bryan. Grounder to short and reaching at first. And that'll be scored in E6.
Second baseman, number 11, Caleb Newcomb.
All right, runner at first, nobody out. Here's Newcomer, and he takes a strike. So an error charge to the Express. Oh, 1. Bryan, the right-hander, deals. Swing and a miss. Cooper Bryan, 6'3" right-hander out of Shepherd College, hails from Spring City, Pennsylvania. And his numbers on the season, 2 2/3, 3 strikeouts. An ERA of 6.74. Bryan has walked 6 men in 2 2/3. So got to limit the walks here. 0-2. And that nearly hit him. Breaking ball, 1 and 2. Looked like a magnet in the baseball going for him. Looking for the double play here is Bryan. Very small lead at first. The pitch. And that's high, 2 and 2. Checks a runner at first. And a breaking ball misses, 3 and 2. Full count, nobody out here, top of the fourth. Big lead now. And he walked in ball 4. First and second, nobody out.
Shortstop, number 7, Brennan Peterson.
Got to make these guys earn it. First and second, nobody out for Peterson. Struck out his first time up. Again, I don't care what level of baseball you're at. If you walk guys, you're going to give up a lot of runs. Eventually, they're going to get the big hit, or the walks will just continue. He's going to show bunt in a 5-run game, and it's foul, 0-1. Don't really understand that there, giving yourself up. If you're going to try to drag there, you really want to drag it to third. That way, worst case scenario, you shouldn't have any issues on the sacrifice as well. 0-1. Swing and a foul back quickly, 0-2. Interesting configuration there on the on-deck man, Brennan Peterson, like a robotic sleeve on his right side. It's like a thing he's wearing around his entire body. Seen those some. And Bryan steps off. Cooper looking for the punch out here. He's well ahead, 0-2. Ready, comes set. Bit of an open stance. Breaking ball popped up, and that'll be the infield fly. Infield's fly is called by the home plate umpire and the first base umpire, but the other umpire forgot to call it. But there's one out here in the fourth.
Now batting the catcher, number 17, Noah Avey.
All right, one out for Bryan in the Express. Here's Noah Avey, the catcher, ground out to second, his only time up. And Bryan just misses inside. Not a bad spot there from the right-hander, 1-0. And a foul back, 1-1. Appreciate everyone joining us here. Game 1 of our doubleheader. Again, this will be a 9-inning game. Our second game of the doubleheader regulation will be 7 innings. The pitch. That's low, blocked nicely by the catcher Morales, 2-1. Two one. Runner goes and it's fouled back. 2-2. Two balls, two strikes to the ninth hitter, Noah Avey. Top of the lineup is next. Brian sets, checks the runner at second. Checks the runner at second again in the pitch. Breaking ball misses, 3-2. Payoff pitch, walk here with load the bases. And a liner to right, base hit. They're going to hold the runner at third. Nice throw in. It's hit cutoff, hits the cutoff, and the bases are loaded with one out for the top of the Newmarket lineup.
Center fielder number 34, Jake Henry Williams.
And here's Jake Henry Williams. He is 0 for 2, 0 for 1. Pop out to short in the first, walk in the third. Really hate to give runs back here for the Express after scoring 5. And a ground ball up the middle. That's going to be through for a base hit. 2 runs are going to score. Douglas fires it home and right on the money, but not in time as 2-run score and turning into a good inning for the Rebels here.
First baseman number 6, Matt Murphy.
2-run score. And the Rebels are right back in it here. Brian getting hit around. Murphy 1 for 2, a single and a strikeout. Breaking ball misses, ball 1. Error, walk, pop out, single, single. Two and 0. And that's in there. Be interesting to see how the Express approach this game. I mean, you know that Newmarket doesn't have a lot of arms. So do you have enough confidence to just try to get some usage, get some innings here, preferably from Brian? That's a ground ball shortstop. They're going to go to second for 1, back to first. Henderson couldn't get it out of the glove. So it'll be an out at second. Moving to third, it's first and third, 2 outs now. So Avey to third. And Dobkowski will bat for the third time. Dobkowski 0 for 2, a strikeout swinging and a strikeout looking so far. Brian trying to limit it to 2 here. And the dirt, ball 1. Only 1 earned though. So far.
So there'll only be 1 earned. No matter what happens after this, right?
1-0. Inside 2-0.
Yeah. Didn't rain Winchester at all.
2 balls, no strikes to Dobkowski. Runner from first, huge lead. It's popped up, shallow right. Henderson back, makes the catch. Nice play there from Brooks Henderson. So Bryan gives up 2 runs, just one of those earned. But the Rebels clawing back a little bit. It's 5-2 as we go to the bottom of the 4th. We go to the bottom of the 4th. Strasburg leading Newmarket in game 1 of our doubleheader 5-2. Strasburg sends up 9-1-2. Morales, Bowles, and Douglas against the right-hander Gouch. It is quickly 2-0. Last half inning for the Express offensively started with a leadoff walk. They chased the left-hander Spencer Williams out after 2+ innings. 2-0. Swinging a pop-up. Routine in left for Shuda, but the shortstop Peterson calls it, and there's 1 out. 1 up, 1 down. Brady Bowles coming to the plate. So Spencer Williams goes 2 innings, no hits, 3 runs, 2 earned, 3 walks, 2 strikeouts. And as of right now, he's on the hook. The pitch to Brady Bowles. That's high for a strike, 0-1. And a liner to left, base hit. How many times have we seen? Oh, right through the wickets. It'll be a single and an error. The Rebels finally get the ball back in. A lot of base hits to the left side of the infield today. Bowles with his first, and then another error out there on the left fielder, Shuda. And Shuda's listed as a pitcher. Don't know if he, yeah. So error in the third one of the game for the Rebels already. All right, Jay Douglas, 2 RBI double to left his last time, and that was when it was down the left field line. The pitch. Douglas swings and drives one well into right field, but playable for Henry Williams. Catch is made. He will throw to third. Just got to hope it doesn't get away. If you're the Rebels, it does not. Right on the money throw, but in there safely. Douglas is the second out, as moving to third is Bowles. So the Express trying to manufacture a run here, and Eddie Castillo will try to get his first knock of the game. He's 0 for 1. The pitch to Eddie Castillo. That's in there, 0-1. 0-1 the count. And that's in the dirt. Gouch trying to get another inning in the books here. One. Swing and a drive to right. It's deep. Is it going to stay in the park, though? It does, but the catch is not made. Castillo into second on a double. So Eddie gets the job done and drives in the run. He hit it well. It stayed in the park. Dobkowski got to the one that Schmidt hit out there earlier, but couldn't get to this one. So an RBI double as it stays in the park, but the catch is not made, making it 6-2. Here's Josh Ebay. He's 1 for 2. Single with 2 RBIs and a run scored last inning. Runner at second, 2 outs. The pitch. Swing and a high fly to center field. Does this one have enough? Backing up, and it is gone. 2-run home run for Josh Ebay to the deepest part of the park. And for Josh, that is home run number 1 of the game. And it extends the lead here, 8-2 Strasburg.
The right fielder, number 9, Paul Osting.
So Josh Ebay, the cleanup man out of Stephen F. Austin State. Having a game so far, hitting his 7th home run of the year. He now has 27 RBIs. Here's Paul Osting, the right fielder. Takes outside, ball 1. So 4 RBIs in the game for Ebay. He's halfway to the cycle with a single and a home run. 1-0 the count. And Paul takes outside 2-0. He walked his last time up. Again, Osting hit 2 home runs out of here the other night, 1 from each side of the plate, and he swings and pops it up. And it's 2-1. So 5 runs last inning, 3 runs this inning.
That foul ball entitles you to a free spot.
So Strasburg only scored 3 runs last night after scoring a boatload the previous 5 games. 2-1. That is going to find the outside corner. 2-2. Newmarket will have 4, 5, 6 due up in the top of the 5th, trailing at least 8-2. 2-2 is chopped towards the Rebel dugout and foul. Woodstock and Purcellville have gotten started in Woodstock, and the River Bandits lead 3-0 in the bottom of the 1st. Only other game being played right now. 2-2. That's outside, 3-2. Things are darkening up a little bit, not in front of us, but to our right. Hopefully it stays over there, but also keeps the sun away at the same time. Payoff pitch. That is low, ball 4, and the inning will continue for Strasburg as Jack Anderson will get to bat for the 3rd time tonight.
Number 14, Jack Anderson.
And it looks like Gouch is just kind of having to wear it right now. They do have somebody getting loose down in the bullpen. Looks like a left-hander. And with this number of players on the lineup, I can conclude that it's Bryce Pax, who we don't have much information on yet, swinging a foul back. The left-hander, Jake Ogwin Pacheco, will get the start in game number 2. At least that's their projected starter. So I very highly doubt that that is him getting loose. 0-1 to Jack Anderson. That's inside, ball one. Almost smells like rain. Going that way, and then going to take a detour right back this way. Hope not. 1 ball, 1 strike. Runner goes. The pitch is off the fist in the left. Coming in's the left fielder. Going out the shortstop. Not going to make the play. Gets past the left fielder. And he runs right through the stop sign. Throw to the plate. Gets away. Austin scores, and it's 9-2. He ran right through Phil Betterly's stop sign. He wanted to come in and score. That's going to be it for Gouch. 9-2 our score. And the runner moves up to second. So a single and another error. That's 4 errors on the Rebels. Pitching change, left-hander coming in. It is Bryce Pax. We'll tell you about him right after this. All right, pitching change here. The left-hander Bryce Pax is coming into the game, and his first pitch is going to skip to the plate. Anderson moves to third on the wild pitch. We don't have any information on Pax at all other than he is a left-hander. And he wears number 28. He kicks and deals the 1-0. That's nearly to the backstop, 2-0. And that is line foul. Pax deals, a liner to short, caught. Henderson lines out and the inning is over. Strasburg 4 more runs. They lead it 9-2 as we go to the 5th. We go to the top of the fifth here in game one of our doubleheader. Strasburg leading Newmarket 9-2. As Cooper Bryan back to the mound for his second inning of work. Rebels send up 4-5-6, Schuta, Waltemeyer, and John Dobkowski. Things are darkening up a little bit. The pitch, swing and a high fly to left. It's going to stay in the park. eBay is there. And Josh makes the one-handed grab, and there's one out. One out, and here's Blaine Waltemeyer. Struck out his last time up. So we've done some research, and it appears that the new pitcher for the Rebels last half inning was from EFSC. The pitch misses. Ball one, and that is an acronym for East Florida State College. The Titans, 1-0, and that is high. I remember them. Well, I don't remember them, but I remember the movie. 2 balls, no strikes. And 3-0. Pax is out of Plainfield High School in Plainfield, Indiana. Oh, he got canceled. 3-0. Swing and a foul left side and out of play. Three balls, one strike, 9-2 our score here, top of the fifth. This is a 9-inning regulation ball game. The pitch. And a pop-up foul from 3-0 to 3-2.
Please return all foul balls to the train station. Thank you.
Well, if anything, it's cooling things down a little bit. Feel like temperature's still at 94 degrees. We're at 88 degrees now. Getting down to 68 overnight. 3-2 to Blaine Waltemeyer. Cooper Bryan deals, and that is a liner to short over the left fielder Bowles. He tried to climb the ladder, but it just got over the head. And a one-out single for Waltemeyer and the Rebels. Their fifth hit of the game. Here's John Dobkowski, his third time to the plate. He's 0 for 2, reached on an error his last time and scored. Looking for the double play and a ground ball to third. Anderson will go to second. Henderson's relay to first is not in time. Schmidt was running off the field. And, okay, now the first base umpire's doubting himself a little bit, so he's going to consult with the second base umpire. Is he going to call him out? Let's see. And he is out. It's a double play. So a 5-4-3 around the horn, twin killing. And that'll do it here in the top of the fifth. Didn't even have to call into New York. They just consulted with themselves. We go to the bottom of the fifth. Nine to 2 Strasburg as we go to the bottom of the fifth. It'll be Schmidt, Morales, and the top of the lineup, Brady Bowles. Left-hander deals, and that is a strike. So Bryce Pax got one out last half inning. Trey Gouch went an inning and 2/3, 7 hits, 6 runs. We're still working on how many were earned. Walk 2, didn't strike any out. The pitch from Pax misses 1-1. One ball, one strike. Schmidt takes for a strike.
Those three should have been earned. That one there and an error. So that one there should not be earned.
Schmidt awaits and fouls it back.
So anyway, I think that's the way it is.
So it looks like 4 earned runs out of the 6 for Gouch. The pitch misses outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Carter hit his last one well, but nice play out there as that is strike 3 called. And that is the first out here in the 5th. Brings up Eddie Morales.
Eddie Morales.
Morales reached on an error and popped out tonight. Swinging a liner in the center, that's down for a base hit. First hit of the game for the catcher, Morales. And the lineup flips over. Brady Bowles comes up for the 4th time tonight.
Shortstop, number 41, Brady Bowles.
8 hits now for the Express. In Woodstock, 3-0 Bandits over the Cannons. Bowles takes low, ball 1. And some Major League games today. One final. Guardians beat the White Sox 4-2. That is a check swing. He clearly didn't go. That's 2-0. Orioles, Marlins about to get started. Cubs are at the Yankees. Mariners at the Tigers. Rays at Boston. 2-0's up and in, 3-0. Guardians at White Sox, game 2 of their doubleheader. Rockies and Reds, Mets and Royals, Rangers and Astros. 3-0 is in the dirt, ball 4. First and second, one out now. So Bowles is on for the 3rd time. Here's Jay Douglas.
Center fielder, number 10, Jay Douglas.
There's one out, strikeout. There's just one out. You got one out. Yeah, you're good.
The pitch. That's high, ball 1. Time is called. And home plate umpire telling Bryce Pax to keep his eye on the plate, or the batter. Jay pops it up, out of play. 1 for 3, 2 RBI double, and a run scored in the 3rd. Using a red old hickory bat tonight. 1-1. That is high, 2-1. Two one. Swinging a liner to left. It is deep and off the top of the wall. And a traffic jam on the bases. A run's going to score. It'll be a long single. Jay has really found that spot down the left field line. His 2nd hit of the game, his 3rd RBI. It's 10-2 as Morales scores from second base. Holding at second is Bowles.
DH number 3, Eddie Castillo.
Bowles probably should be at 3rd right now, but I think he played it safe. Castillo, double with a run his last time. He takes high, ball one. The lights are on at the ballpark. We think they're on in the outfield. Can't tell. That one's a strike. All right, this feels like a home run opportunity for Castillo. 1-1. That misses 2-1. Again, talked about it, Eddie. 6 home runs on the year. And it's a good time for number 7 here against the left-hander. Misses again, 3-1. Josh Ebay on deck. He homered his last time. Pax sets and deals. And you can't hit a home run on a pitch in the dirt. So the bases are loaded with 1 out for Ebay as he'll look to add on to his 4 RBIs. And no motion here from the dugout, so Pax is going to stay out here and continue. Bases loaded, 1 out. The pitch to Josh Ebay at the knees for a strike, 0-1. Single and a home run. And a breaking ball high, 1-1. 1-1. That is again high, 2-1 now. Time is called. Ebay talking to the home plate umpire. So just an offensive timeout called by Ebay. 2-1. That misses 3-1. And absolutely no bullpen activity for the Rebels. And really, they can't put many more arms in. I mean, they've got another game to play. 3-1. Ebay swings and drives one high in the air and deep. And Josh Ebay absolutely tees off for a grand slam. His second home run of the game. His second home run in consecutive innings. He has 8 RBIs, and the Express lead it 14-2 here in the bottom of the 5th inning. That ball was absolutely crushed.
Right fielder, number 9, Paul Osteen.
What a game for Ebay. A single, 2 home runs, and 8 RBIs. 14-2. Here's Paul Osting, and he takes high. That was a good count for Ebay to get one on a tee, and that ball was really crushed. Way over the crab sign out there. That's a strike. I'm pretty sure the Honda dealership is happy that they're not paying out $100 a run here tonight. The 1-1. That is low, 2-1. 14-2. The Express 5 runs in the 3rd, 4 in the 4th, and 5 more here in the 5th. Inside, and they've now hit a grand slam in 4 out of their last 5 games. 3-1. Paul with 2 walks tonight. I'm sure he's ready to uncork here. And he takes strike 2. Well, this first game of our doubleheader got started at 5:06, so we're approaching the 2-hour mark here. We play in the bottom of the 5th with 1 out. And that one to the backstop. So another walk. Paul really helping his on-base percentage tonight.
Third baseman, number 14, Jack Anderson.
And the merry-go-round continues here. Jack Anderson will bat. The pitch, and that is high. Kind of surprised to see Murphy holding on the runner at first. 1-0. That's high for a strike, 1-1. High part of the strike zone. 1-1. And Anderson takes one in the foot. So the Express have first and second now with 1 out.
Brooks Henderson.
For Brooks Henderson again. The Rebels don't have many options to go to. They just don't have the arms. And, I mean, the third baseman's coming in to stall, but what are you stalling for? There's no one down there. So now the entire infield is coming in here to talk. I mean, I'm looking down in the bullpen, and there is, unless the netting is blocking off the guys, there's nobody. Oh, and again, Waldemeyer, who is mainly a hitter, he pitched last night. So they already used him. Used him in the 10th inning and gave up 5 runs against Stanton. It's just, it's tough. You got to feel for the Rebels right now. Pitch is a strike, and the other side of it is for this Express offense, they want to help themselves. I mean, they don't want to get out. They want to keep helping their stats. And looks like the extended strike zone's been turned on. That's a called strike, 0-2. The 0-2, and that is swung on and hit in the air. Henry Williams is there. He will make the catch. Runners tagging. They're going to go with the double tag here. Throw to second, not in time. So men move up to second and third on the fly out, and the Express will hit around again as
First baseman, number 2, Carter.
Carter Schmidt, and I say it every time, how often, he had the first out of the inning. Not him in particular, but in general. So he will bat for the second time this inning. The Express hitting around for the second time tonight. And he fouls it off. Okay, with that home run, the Express as a team are now at 50 on the season. The franchise record is 51. The pitch is a strike. It's 0-2. I think the hitters understand that. So the Express are approaching team history, and they may very well get it tonight. Here's the 0-2. Schmidt flies it to left. Shuda is there and makes the catch, and this inning finally comes to a close. But not before. Strasburg scores 5 more runs, and they lead it 14-2 as we go to the top of the 6th on the Strasburg Express Baseball Network. Back to Strasburg, 14-2 Express here in game one of our doubleheader. Cooper Bryan back to the mound for his third inning of work. First pitch swinging and fouling it off is Caleb Newcomer. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored his last time. The story of this one has been Strasburg's offense. They had a little off night last night, scoring just 3 runs, but they've scored 14 more tonight. Josh eBay, 2 home runs, a grand slam. He's got 8 RBIs so far. 0-1. That's up and in, 1-1. The Express looking for their 20th slash 21st victory of the year tonight. 1-1, the pitch. That's in there for a strike. Yeah, I've seen it at the amateur level. What they call it is an extended strike zone. The 1-2. And that misses. And usually what happens is when the score gets so bloated or, far apart, long as you're close, it's probably a strike. 2-2. Fouled back into the netting. Temperature definitely cooling off a little bit. We've got a big dark cloud to our right. It's not in our path, I don't believe, right now, but possibly at 7:30. 2-2. He's our official, yeah. As official as they can come. He's as official as our record is right now. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Bryan does not want to put the leadoff man on here in a 14-2 game. And a foul ball. We'll do it again. This game is technically official. This is a 9-inning game here, but just have to go, 5.5? 4.5, excuse me. And we are in the 6th. Bryan sets his 3-2 as a liner to left. Caught on a lunging play by eBay. That's how you deliver in the clutch right there.
Shortstop, number 7, Brennan Peterson.
1 out now for eBay. Here is Brennan Peterson. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout and a pop out. The pitch. That's low, ball 1. One-0. Chopper foul. Past Charlie Shepard, the head coach and third base coach of the Newmarket Rebels. One. Swing and a foul tip, 1-2. Getting darker. 1-2, the pitch. He went around, it appeared, or at least a foul ball. Okay, so a foul ball. Might have hit him after he fouled it off. Either that or he just didn't want to take first and wants to swing instead. Painful strike at that. 1-2. Swing and a pop-up foul. One, 2. And that is outside, 2-2. Ball 3.
Second batter walk.
3-2 and fouled back.
Heads up.
So Eddie's out.
3-2 swing and a miss.
Who went in for Castillo?
Struck him out. And there are 2 outs.
Now batting number 17, Noah Hayden.
And with 2 outs here in the 6th inning, the Express are going to the bullpen. Try to provide you with an image of the radar. We'll be right back. All right, as the breeze picks up here at the ballpark, the flag is moving for once, and the nets are moving around,
Number 17, Noah Hayden.
and you can feel it. It's coming. And one of our posters is about to fly off the. Yeah, we got to get that fixed for the next game, or next home game. Not tonight though. All right, 2 outs here. Top 6. New pitchers. The left-hander Mitchell Dean. He will come in and face the lefty Noah Avey. And that is a ground ball to short on 1 pitch. Bowles charges, throws to first in time, and we are through to the bottom of the 6th. 14-2 our score. We're back after this.
Now batting the catcher, number 47, Eddie Morales.
14-2, we go to the bottom of the sixth. Newmarket is killing their DH and putting John Dobkowski on the mound here. So, yeah, in the lineup, killing the lineup. Okay, here's the pitch and a lollipop thrown in there for a strike, and this has unfortunately become a laugher here. Eddie Morales, the batter, and he lost the bat. He was trying to swing so hard. It's foul, 0-2. Wind continues to swirl a little bit here at the ballpark. Our Valley League Code of Conducts are really going to be flying away if they were put up this year. 0-2 to Morales, and a ground ball to third. It's bobbled by Waldemeyer. He recovers in time and throws him out. One out here in the sixth inning, and here's Brady Bowles for the fourth time. Make it the fifth time.
Number 41, Brady Bowles.
So Bowles has walked twice and singled and scored 3 runs. Will eBay get a chance at a third home run? The pitch. And that is hit to right, down the line, foul. That time Dobkowski came with a little bit more velocity. Final line for Newmarket's Bryce Pax, an inning and a third, 3 hits, 5 runs, all earned, 3 walks, 1 strikeout. Dobkowski, the 0-1. Thing is, for a hitter here, this can really screw you up trying to hit against a position player where they're lollipopping and then suddenly they throw it harder and throw in ephus and all that stuff. 1-1. And a liner to short, 2 outs. And so far, Dobkowski's been the best pitcher of the game, really, for the Rebels. Here is Jay Douglas.
Center fielder, number 10, Jay Douglas.
Douglas 2 for 4, single and a double. Well, just the other night in Stanton, Strasburg really didn't hit their position player all that well. The pitch. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Now we got the fire alarm going off in Strasburg. And a lollipop at about 34 miles per hour, 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. Douglas, who is 2 for 4 against real pitchers, is cutting through a couple of pitches here from. Now, Dobkowski's either going to throw it very hard here or he's going to throw an absolute palm ball, ephus looking pitch. Yeah, he tried throwing it hard and it went into the ground into the backstop. Now, this is where you pull the string, I think. Again, it's become a laugher here in game 1. 2-2. And again, tries with some velocity. It's 3-2. Really, you're better off throwing slower than faster when you're just playing around out there. 3-2 to Douglas. 2 outs against the position player Dobkowski, and he hits it into left again. It's caught. And a 1-2-3 inning for Dobkowski and the Rebels. We go to the 7th, 14-2. The Express trying to finish this off in the mercy rule. First pitch swinging as we go to the top of the 7th. Ground ball to short. Throw to first is in time. And Mitchell Dean has 2 ground outs on 2 pitches as Henry Williams is retired. Here's Matt Murphy.
First baseman, number 6, Matt Murphy.
So the Express 2 outs away from closing this one out on the mercy rule and getting ready to start the timer for game number 2, the pitch. And that's low, ball 1. Left-hander Mitchell Dean. 6'7" lefty from Gulf Coast Community College. 1-0. And that is line foul.
Do they want to score in this situation or not? With the pitcher they brought in, I'm just wondering if they want to score or not.
1-1. That's way outside, 2-1. Those look like some of the bad stuff has gotten past us, so that's good for now. Two one, way inside. 3-1. Three one to Murphy, and he takes ball 4.
Right fielder, number 18, Mike Dobkowski.
All right, Dobkowski takes in the dirt. Runner moves up to second. Throw is not in time. Good effort. Well, they get another man on hit a home run, and we got to go to the bottom of the 7th. I don't know if Newmarket wants to do that either. Because, again, pitching, they just don't have the arms. They've got a position player out there last inning. 1-0, Dean's pitch. And 2-0. Still looks like we could get some precipitation around 7:45 to 8, according to AccuWeather. They are not endorsed, and we are not sponsored by them. But we would take it if they wanted to. Two balls, no strikes to Dobkowski. That's in there for a strike, 2-1. Beautiful rainbow down in Harrisonburg at Veterans Memorial Park, a double rainbow. Swing and a miss. Double the Leprechauns. 2-2 the count. 1 out here in the top of the 7th. The pitch. And a pop-up. Playable, it should be, for Schmidt. Over there, makes the catch. A foul out for out number 2. And Daniel Shuda is fittingly the final hope here in the top of the 7th. Dean looking to finish it off here in the 7th. The pitch is fouled back. They need to invent the save the mercy rule. And a hit by pitch of Shuda. So a home run now will send us to the bottom of the 7th.
Third baseman, number 25, Blaine Waltemeyer.
So can Waltemeyer extend this game here with 2 outs in the 7th inning? Again, we expect to have, I guess, about 30 minutes after this game. We would start game 2. about 30-minute layover. Give us time to get the new lineups and get things ready. Well, if they're eating, that means we're not going to eat then. The 0-1, or the first pitch. 1-0. One ball and no strikes to count to Waldemeyer. 2-0, just so everyone's aware, this stream that you're watching this game on right now will come to a close and there will be a new one set up. So if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, at the end of this game, you don't need to come back to this stream. We'll start a new one for game number 2. The 2-0. And to the backstop, 3-0. And he walks him. Just need one out here and would end the game.
The DH/pitcher, number 13, John Dobkowski.
Well, now Dobkowski's got a chance to help his own calls here. Pitching and no longer the DH, but because that was, I'll say, removed, that's a strike. A 1. And a strike 2. Dean trying to finish this thing off here in the top of the 7th. Rebels bases full, 2 outs. Quickly working. And a fly ball to center, and this should do it. Douglas comes in, makes the catch, and the game is over. Strasburg wins on yet another mercy rule here in game 1 of this doubleheader by a final score of 14-2. With the victory, Strasburg wins their 20th/21st game of the year. And we'll look to keep the momentum going in game number 2. Game time here in game number 1, 2 hours and 16 minutes.
What's that? Starting at 8? Okay. Hour? An hour?
No, 7:23 now.
Okay, 6:23. Okay. The second game will start at 8 o'clock.
All right, so Strasburg wins here in game number 1. The winning pitcher will be Cooper Bryan. I could give it to the starter because we only went 7.
I think I'll give it to he only went 3 though. Started on 3.
He only went 3, didn't give up any runs though, struck out 5. So.
I think I'll give it to the other guy.
All right, Cooper Bryan's going to get the win. The loss is going to be on the line of Spencer Williams, I believe. And there's no save. And the story of this game, Josh eBay. 3 for 3, a grand slam, a 2-run homer, a single, 3 runs scored, and 8 RBIs. So Josh is our player of the game here in game number 1 of the doubleheader. Express win it 14-2. 14 runs, 10 hits, 2 errors. Newmarket 2 runs, 5 hits, and 4 errors. With the loss, the Rebels fall to 9-23. Game number 2 scheduled to begin at 8 o'clock, so make sure you join us then. We'll have a new stream set up if you're going to watch on Facebook and YouTube. Again, thank you for joining us here for game number 1 of our doubleheader. Express win at 14-2, and we'll talk to you again in just a little while. This is Kyle Gutschall signing off for now for the 2025 Strasburg Express and the Valley Baseball League.